So I'd say the nice-ish thing is here. First of all, should we still have audio issues? Do let us know. We have taken, I believe it would be reasonable steps to fix the audio. Should that fail, well, we still have the same way as before to just circumvent the issue. As such, should there be audio issues, it's as simple as simply letting us know. With that being said, we are going to be playing Border, Kami, attacking, MishMash Gaming, going to be on defense, and Thatcher is going to be the first ban of the night. So that was quite interesting to not see that echo ban. And I was thinking, well, maybe rather than banning Mira, there's going to be an echo ban. But, as MishMash Gaming, we're going to be banning... They wouldn't ban Echo on their own team, right? So there we go. Without any surprise, since he's not being banned, Echo is going to be brought forth for the right at the very first round. Could we interpret this or spin this as being a mistake, as being an error on, well, basically the attacker's part, on Kami's side? You might argue yes, you might argue no, but one thing is for sure, Maestro does serve a similar role. So the ban went in the same general direction in either way. Oh, definitely. Absolutely. With all that being said, we're just speculating and more or less with no clear reason to do so, since we're not going to be changing the banned operators. So rather, let's just focus on the round here that we're seeing. Twitch's drone is going to be inserted here by main hallway, and so far, oh, that's why the game volume is so low. Right, I had minimized it in the game itself. I was just trying to undo what we'd done last game, sorry, due to the problems that we were having. Either way, as I was saying, Twitch seemed to have droned out an empty second floor, or part of an empty second floor. Subsequently, well, there we go. We are going to be in CCTV, and no roamer is causing issues. As such, it would be theoretically as simple as just sending in the drone, hoping it doesn't get spotted. But there we go. The electric law has been spotted, has been destroyed, and thermite. Sorry, Scyther is going to be ready to open up the wall. Apparently, Gibby is the first line of defense. Will he be enough? It seems unlikely, since he'll be facing down a few different attackers, and the verticality would become an issue as well. Jarvis has been flushed out from the ventilation area. Mics are off again. Let me just... My mic was not off at the very least. Oh, god damn it. But yours would be. Okay. So you know what? Let's just wait a round. If other people keep saying this, because you know it might just be, I don't want to be pointing fingers, but it might be me sending a faulty stream to everybody, or just Green 4488 receiving the stream, you know, in a corrupted manner. So I'd like to have a bit more confirmation on that front first before taking action, and if not, I'll just watch the stream when we're in between two rounds. So at the end of that round. Either way, I guess I'll be solo casting this round. There we go. Jaeger was able to regain control of basically the horizontal play below the OBJ itself, thus protecting his teammates. But that's not going to matter too much since Cuddy's already last operator alive. Gets a one kill. Will he get the second? He gets a double. The Yokai drone could prevent the plant of the diffuser, but it's too late now. So, no, in a 1v2 situation, he knows exactly where the diffuser is, but seeing it does not equate to it being easy to destroy. It's barely out of reach due to Hibana rushing in and actually getting the kill. I was seeing that gun pointed actually at the door of the hallway, so I didn't think Jake was going to get the kill. Yeah, there we go. He got the flick and gets the kill. That's just going to be making it so much more beautiful. Nicely done. Kami winning the first round. So, let me just listen to the stream. God fucking damn it. Again. Okay. Yeah, I see. Let's try something. I swear. I swear. Let's try this instead. So I'm hearing, yeah. Wait. That's not, I don't know what was playing here. Let's just get you, yeah, let's just get you on the other computer. Let's just get you on the other computer since the game audio is not glitching out. Here we go. That should be fixed. God damn it. I hate it when it does that. So let's mute this, and here we go. You should be able to keep on talking. Yeah, sure. So if I just mute the game real quick, if I go in audio, I put this to 0. If you talk, yes, we'll have to increase this by a lot. Can you up your mic level on your end? Oh yes, that's gonna be perfect. And then if I just put this up to say 30%, we should in theory be good. All right. So the lesson here is really to never ever capture desktop audio on your OBS because something is making it break, and I don't know for the life of me what this is. What's causing the issue? So I'll let you observe real quick because apparently game audio is off as well. So since you're coming off of the same track as game audio, that could lead to some issues. So I'll just investigate this real quick. You got this. Thank you for thank you for carrying me. But here I just switched this back to what it was previously, last game. I was solo casting last round, so I won't be able to test this since for a few more minutes. How? so here's the issue. It's even worse than last time, as the game audio is not even working this time for some reason. So that means you're not being heard. And I really don't know why. Ugh. Okay, we'll do our best to bully through this game, but that's really, really unfortunate. Like, could I even just send you through, or send it? I could try to send the game on the microphone's channel on the mixer. Would that? Because my mic is fine, but that's like the only thing that's actually standing, you know? God damn it. Okay, I'll try this. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I wanna. There we go, like so. All right. So do you want to speak? Do you want to say something?
Hello.
All right. So yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Really
Loading mag!
like sneak playing, right? And still loaded.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Not the streaming computer. It's the exact same thing. Streaming computer, right? Why? So I'm just.
Fortify the wall!
10 seconds left for insertion. 5 seconds.
If I do this. It's really loud though. Let's go with this. And I will have. Yeah, Sweaty, I see this. God fucking damn it. I will just let you take it over once again. I have so many things to figure out. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought this was fixed. Apparently wasn't. So yeah, you can take it over once more.
Okay, well, 3v5 scenario. Kenny's gonna pick up one, and the first one was down to a TK in the hands of Instincts. Now, unfortunately, Instincts, he's gonna pick himself back up a little bit there. Kenny is going down for the count. About 2 minutes left on the clock. So now it is up to Instincts and Jake solely to pick up the pieces of what their teammates were not able to do. Jake's sitting in tellers. He's going to be scoping out for the defenders on his own. And they're going to have to link up Instincts and Jake if they want to win out the round and kind of have that teammate chemistry to go for them, being able to refrag upon another if one were to die. Unfortunately, that is not even going to be the case as Jake falls prey to Jarvis. Leaves Instincts on his own yet again to finish out the round. So unfortunate. 1v4 scenario and about 1:20 on the clock. Will he be able to do it? That is my question. Now, one thing that's interesting to point out is the fact that there was a team kill at the beginning of the round, and there's only been one kill. So I don't know what's going wrong in the hands of Kami, but they're going to need to do something creative if they want to win out the rest of the rounds. It just kind of seems like they're a little lost at this point. They don't necessarily know what to do. Instincts wasting time. Hopefully they're chatting amongst one another and seeing, what can they do right, what went wrong, and go from there.
So the good news is, as far as I can tell, by now it should be fixed. I just put everything on the same audio track, and it should do the trick. So with that being said, let's just jump back into it. Wow, I really will have to ask questions here and there on the community. But there we go, Gibby with a shotgun, had a nice angle. There was a sizable hole in the wall, a good chunk of that drywall missing, and as such, he had a nice line of sight. Didn't have to wait till we were knocking on the door, or rather, well, smashing it down. He gets the kill. Shotgun at that range. There was no time whatsoever for Twitch to just realize she was getting fired at. Both audios will be fixed at the same time. There we go. And God singles up. Yeah, audio is suffering heavily, but like, could I with the replay with the time delay? Well, you guys should be hearing the audio correctly right about now, approximately, and as such, you'll be telling me if it worked. Quickly asking, how do you sign up to play one of these? It's gonna be on the ESL webpage. So on the ESL GO4 webpage, there's a GO4 such as this every single Sunday. And you and your team can sign up. It's absolutely free. You do have to be over 18 though. Getting back into
Technically, over 18.
Technically. As in, that rule is, as far as I know, only, summarily enforced. I'm no referee, so I cannot, I actually, to be honest, don't know.
10 seconds left.
He's a little loud since the game. I have turned it down since.
5 seconds to insertion.
Okay. So apparently OBS only really likes to receive one single audio, say, layer, or audio channel. Why? I couldn't tell you, but there you go. But to be honest, I feel, personally, like I'm outgrowing OBS. Like, I'm looking into more professional audio broadcasting software solutions. Thing is, they're expensive, but I sure as hell hope that they're worth it, because eventually I think I'm going to be worth more than money. Nonetheless, MishMash Gaming are winning 2-1, but that kind of implies now that they have to go on the tertiary site, which will be Tellers. Tellers' defense is absolutely coordinated. Like, they absolutely know what they're doing by holding the top floor and that kind of stuff. It still is a tertiary site. It's still not going to be easy. And as we can see here, Scyther already, inserted into armory lockers. He does not have the breaching charges though, so he cannot easily punch through either the barricade or the soft wall. Zofia, however, will be a great helping hand here. Reaper is trying to put some pressure on her, but Kenny will be the first line of defense. Gets the first kill, nicely done. Has to reload. Does so in time. Just in time to be the victim of a double kill here on Nomad's part. She will be receiving heavy fire. Is that going to be a triple kill? No. Blind firing just does not work here. Going in for yet another attempt. That doesn't work. Both like protagonists reloading, and eventually Jaeger will be biting the dust. Scotty now last operator alive.
Right, and in a 4v1 situation, the chances of him winning are pretty bleak, but as a 3v1, as he picks up one, Devil is going to go down to his hands now as the plant is pushed forward. That's an angle being held by Habana, but will it be countered now? Scotty's going to pick up a double kill for himself. Habana going in a 1v1 situation with him. We know Scotty has been a huge driving force in frags for MMG, and will he be able to test this team's resilience? A 1v1 situation as a triple kill will show just that. Instincts and Scotty up against one another in a heated battle, but he picks up the quad kill, and that finishes off his amazing flawless run, and he's able to get the diffuser and just disable it. Oh my god.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders. Defenders win.
There seems to be a little bit of confusion, as Salty Milk says, we've been doing GO4s, we want to do these too. This is a GO4. As a caster, we can cast just about any game. I don't know if you felt like this was a more elevated game than the regular GO4 simply because this is being casted, but to be honest, the only difference is that we're covering it just because that's what I do on this channel. I stream, and I cast games. The next level of competition above the GO4, to be honest, would be the Challenger League, and there's a pretty sizable gap between the say average GO4 player and the average Challenger League player. But if you can make it there, well, best of luck to you. However, yeah, so far nobody's kind of. Let me just listen to the stream. We're in between two games on the delay as well, so I cannot see real quick if these audio levels are good. I think the issues are mostly figured out at this point. I do hope so, at least. So, jumping back into that game here, the setup is going to be pretty standard-ish, I would say. The one operator I would have expected to see, but that I'm not going to be seeing, is Echo. Like, Echo's plant denial capabilities are unparalleled. He's not banned, yet he's not making an appearance. I'm not sure why that is, to be honest. Admittedly, we do have a few intel gathering operators, such as Mozzie. Mozzie, however, is not, a reliable intel gathering operator. He does rely on a drone jumping on his pest, so you could consider him more of an intel denial gadget. So, Valkyrie's Black Eyes are going to be the primary source of intel outside of the, say, main cameras. Is that going to be enough? Well, it's not going to be replacing an Echo drone, that's for sure. However, Echo has a suppressed gun, not the hardest hitting weapon in the game, so you might argue that having, say, Jaeger's gun and the TSG-12 is, a good choice overall.
To go back to our conversation on Echo, I just wanted to tell you that it really is a hard bet playing Echo in Armory, being that there's not a lot of spots for Echo to hide, and
True.
Armory itself is very volatile, so it just leads to Echo having to have, I guess, a heightened sense of awareness with his cameras, and he normally doesn't survive the round out. It's 1 out of 5 players. What's the chance of him actually surviving, the end of the round if he were to play it super safe, even still? So I can see why they don't bring Echo, but in the same breath, I can definitely see them bring like a Valkyrie or a Mozzie, to counter, I guess, what they lost in a way, which is exactly what they did. And I'm not disappointed with their team composition one bit, but Paulson, he's going to open up the kills for this round on Kenny. Kenny just seems to be in the feed today. I don't know if he spawned in or can't spawn in, but I mean, seems like he's, going 5-5. He's spawning in.
He must just be being, the entry both kill or frag and kill. Nonetheless, the unfortunate part is he won't be, contributing much to his team's effort this round. Neither will be Scotty and Reaper as well. Wow, everybody is just falling all around Gibby, who's the only one actually holding the side. There you go, Jarvis getting an important kill, preventing Gibby from just being fired from underneath. And that shotgun would have been deadly had he fired it. Devil here is going to just get the kill before Gibby gets the chance to pull that trigger. We know there is an air jab here, barely does not get the possibility of opening it up. And there you go, Kami winning the 5th round in an almost flawless fashion. That was close, if I do say so myself.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Now, that round, it was a result of teamwork, great hard reaching efforts, being able to get on the point and, do what you need to do when you need to do it, a lot of good time effectiveness, and just a little bit of luck. Because there were a lot of engagements that were really odd and kind of physics-defying, like how that smoke was jumping over the shield and he got downed in the process of doing it.
Yeah.
Or
So
like
he was downed while vaulting, so you cannot, DBNL above a deployable shield. So he died as soon as he was over that animation. He was kind of locked in at this point. Yeah, I do get how it's weird, but that was really his mistake for jumping up. Just locked himself into that animation. He limited his mobility by doing so and died in the process. So really, the error is on him. That's the only way I can twist or present this this turn of events. We are absolutely setting up a top floor control. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it's worth it. So far, the question is always, there's a fine line between investing just enough resources to hold armory lockers and too much, where you just end up, dumping more resources in a proxy defense rather than the objective itself. It definitely seems as if MishMash Gaming is going heavy on the top floor defense. But you only need a solid or a clever push from Kami to circumvent all of this roaming and to see all of those reinforcements become useless and obsolete just in the time that it takes to circumvent them, say, pushing by, for example, bathroom or visas, That kind of stuff could just really, really be deadly to MishMash's current positioning.
Now, an interesting part of the team composition to break down is the fact that there is a mute instead of a bandit or a Kaid being brought. Normally you don't see a mute, so we can definitely assume that this was for the dual reason of stopping drones as well as the normal hard breach prevention. But seeing as, you know, hard breaching efforts are coming on the side of Office, it isn't really too much of the power of Mute to stop any of that. And really, it just comes down to him preventing drones coming in. And with the addition of Twitch on the team, it kind of just seems like, you know, he could be stopped right at that. Like, right, perfect example right there. One of the Mutes are going to be dispatched or dispersed or eliminated, to put it into better terms.
Taken off the board. Yeah, so
Right.
the big thing is, since you have so limited possibilities at the top floor, because you're not behind the reinforced bomb sites, playing on Intel Denial is a really clever trick to do, because, you know, walls not being reinforced equals you're open to clever wall bangs or pre-fires. But should you stop the drones from taking the intel in your position, those pre-fires are not going to happen. As such, Scyther here is coming in blind, and Jarvis would have, not Jarvis, sorry, Reaper would have a free kill. However, they don't realize that until it's almost too late. Both roamers now have linked up together due to them having the diffuser, which is what prompted the rotation. Jarvis biting the dust, but Instincts will have his nose full of mustard gas, and that's not a good health advice. As such, he will be rotating out, looking for another way in. But you know, with 37 seconds remaining on the clock, and you're still chasing after those pesky roamers, his time to push in the objective is going to be severely limited, and as such, he's going to need crazy flick shot and, you know, reactive skills to win that game, because I think the roamers have run back down to the objective. So recovering the diffuser itself is not going to be a task or a challenge whatsoever, but attacking the objective after that is absolutely going to be a hell of a task.
Right you are, and a task shut down as Scotty is going to take the shot on Instincts and win out the round for MMG, putting us to a 4-2 standing in the role swap.
So just taking a quick look at the current audio levels, I think we're good. So my attention is now officially, unless I'm being told otherwise, 100% on the game. It's good. Awesome. Right. So, 7th round, role swap. Now we're going to be having MishMash Gaming attacking, and by extension, well, Kami defending. One thing that I do see, yeah, that's Jarvis obviously switching for Buck. That's the logical thing to do. You don't want to be bringing in a Marines in that kind of goddamn hiccups in that kind of play. Also, Pulse is going to be playing with Ella. That's another operator that MishMash has not been bringing up to the front lines. So she's going to be making an appearance for the first time. Let's see what her potential is, because she's lightweight. She can roam really effectively, but simply because she's swift and she has a good short-range gun, not because she has such a gadget to help her out in the roam game. For example, Motzi, Pulse, or Vigil would have, right? And as such,
See,
yeah, go ahead.
You're talking prevention. You're talking intel.
Yeah,
I mean, Sophia, oh my gosh, Ella can't be used for intel. I mean, I could argue that her Grismont mines are perfect for roaming, because
oh yeah,
any room that she would need to secure or stay in could be secured even further with the use of a trap. Like,
that's fair enough. Yeah. So she is definitely
conversation topic.
It's absolutely fascinating, because you know what makes a roamer. Back in the day, you would have Jaeger and Bandit roaming because of those ACOGs, and their gadgets are definitely not intel-based gadgets, no matter how you want to put it, right? And as such, you know, a roamer does not need to have an intel-based gadget. There you go, Dell is roaming, and he will probably be biting the dust quite quickly here, pinched out by Jarvis, and I'm not sure who the other one was. Kenny probably, who will not be getting the kill on the roamer, but will be getting the kill on Jake. That smoke being off the board this early in the game can have great impacts later on. Will Pulse be dropping down? He does. Goes prone right as his feet hit the ground. His position does not seem to be known. Nobody on this orange silhouettes that we're seeing through the wall are looking in his direction. For example, your Buck looking at the ceiling will be an easy kill if you control the recoil of that Scorpion, which he does not. Jarvis eating just about 2/3 worth of damage. He's still, you know, up and still really dangerous. And Instincts, the only one on OBJ right now, is going to be pinched. Is going to be receiving fire from so many different angles. His demise was a matter of time, not a matter of if. So, retaking the control of the objective was impossible. MishMash Gaming winning round 7.
Alright, that puts us to a 5-2 scoreline and 3 inch closer towards the defeat of Kami and towards the win of MishMash Gaming. An interesting sight to see. I'm mixing up my words today. I can't be professional today. I don't know why. It's just not in the cards for me.
So what I like to see is sometimes really, really casual casting. Like just having, your standard typical run-of-the-mill conversation, but just talking about the game. Without having too much pressure, it really does keep, a laid-back vibe. Admittedly, this is a GO4, so we're absolutely in a competitive setting. Oh, and we're picking Oryx. Isn't he banned right now? Legitimate question. I don't know if he's banned. Kami, yeah, they knew they weren't allowed to play it. So there we go, team kill. Unfortunate team kill, if I do say so myself, as Kami really do not. They're not in a position to afford a 4v5 right now. And yet they have 2 team kill hunts. So Pulse here really making a stupid mistake. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna miss my words or sugarcoat this. This was just a dumb mistake.
10 seconds left.
Innocent mistakes. So unfortunate. But I mean, there's a 6-pick
5 seconds
phase.
left.
So
Yeah. He must have been AFK or something, right?
yeah.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And the sad thing is, he's second highest fragger for his team. So, out of all of the players you would be, missing or losing at the beginning of the round, his name was, at the bottom of the list of who you might want to dispose of. So, MishMash Gaming now have the inherent advantage. Are they going to use it, or are they going to become too, say, accustomed or too? Are they going to be feeling safe? Are they being lulled into a false sense of security, thinking they have the upper hand and being careless? It does not appear to be the case. We're still droning out. We're still, keeping all of our precautions, and as such, Scyther had no say in the matter. He was dispatched and taken out of the board pretty easily, pretty effortlessly, due to MishMash's good coordination and good droning skills. Being a man down, obviously, roaming is going to be a bit lighter, actually. The only one that's not on the OBJ is going to be Devil, and Devil is not roaming by any stretch of the imagination. So MishMash Gaming are just set to just encircle the bomb site and to walk into whichever door or window they so choose to do so. That was not a sound structural grammatical sentence. Nonetheless, you do get the point. They're not going to be harassed. They can encircle the objective and enter through whichever doorway they choose to do so. Jarvis will be putting pressure on the verticality here with his shotgun. It does look like Devil is moving up a bit. Not yet roaming, just keeping a different angle, and he's coming back on OBJ. So, Reaper at the window, at the sandwich window, expecting a run out that does not appear to be happening. He's now set to turn his attention back on the bomb side. That flash grenade might just have flashed 1 or 2 defenders. No, it's just attracted their attention. Oh, that might just have been turned against him. Reaper still not going in, still feeling too insecure about the prospect of running out.
Right, and with the mounting pressure, it seems that the defenders are gonna, in effect, have their backs against the wall. And with the volatile situation in the objective itself, it's a cause for concern for the defenders, meaning that the attackers can walk right in and, frankly, plant. With that 2v5 situation, it seems to be the exact case. Now, Jake and Instincts are left on their lonesome to fend off against 3 other attackers. Now, will this be a kill? It will, but for Jake and not for the Nitro Cell coming in contact. But Jake, he's going to fall to Reaper sitting on the sandwich window. Now, my question is, will Instincts be able to counter that? He will not, and Reaper picks up 2 to finish the round for MishMash to put us now to a 6-4 scoreline.
6-4? Indeed. 6-2.
6-2.
6-2.
I'm thinking the last round. I'm thinking Cafe. I'm thinking Cafe.
So here's the thing. Match point situation. Have we reached the fabled point of no return? I feel like we have.
We have.
We might want to get into that, start explaining what point of no return means. However, we've talked about it at lengths for the last game. So as such, I don't know about you guys, but I think you guys remember from last game what point of no return means. Therefore, let's just keep our eyes on that one here, because like you said, time and time again, Kami are backs against the wall. They're not allowed any mistake. They obviously know this. I don't expect them to be, sweating heavily and to be losing their cool and to be losing, their critical judgment in that situation. They're not panicking is what I'm saying, right? So with them feeling the pressure but not crumbling under it, how are they going to react to that? It does seem like we're going to have a bit more static defense because, with your castle barricades being here and there, that's going to impede roaming to some extent, depending on where you want to put those barricades. Therefore, I expect a bit less. All of those utility being placed on the bottom floor. JK is going to be setting himself up to defend armory lockers, but he will not be as heavily guarded or as heavily helped as MishMash were, right? Way less utility will be placed on the top floor when compared to MishMash's defense.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Right, you are. Now, this is our match point situation. In the literal sense. Kami is backs against the walls. So, biggest thing here is for them not to make mistakes, which costs their rounds. We know that defense is the easiest time to win out rounds. It's the easiest scenario to put yourself in order to win out rounds, but it seems like it just makes it even harder for Kami to do so. Scyther is going to fall to the hands of an east stairs push from Kenny. Huge fragger this time. Huge fragger. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just.
Oh, you're still here?
Yeah, I was just letting you cast, kind of enjoying the show.
Okay.
Working on my observing skills actually, because I feel like I'm missing a bit too many kills from time to time. So that was something I wanted to improve upon. But with that being said, so Devil was walking up the stairs at a critical moment. Jarvis was, putting pressure on the defenders, actually just finishing to flush them out. And as such, his sides was open to Devil to just take advantage of that, and advantage he took. Still, we're in a 2v4 situation. Is that going to be enough? It seems unlikely to me. That run out though could get a nice kill on Thermite. Bearer of the Diffuser. Buck has been killed by Smoke previously in the same round also. So, hatches, any and all reinforced hatches are not off the board. Verticality, mostly off the board. Like, you're not going to be playing Verticality with Zofia, right? Or barely, because she only has 2 of these impact grenades. And she's going to be going down as well. However, somebody just dropped down, I believe. Or we're maybe just walking in. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be it. Peeking too aggressively. Scotty winning the game for his teammates. But still, that comeback story was beginning to happen. It was a 2v4, it became a 2v2, became a 1v2. But then Scotty got the kill.
Easy peasy.
They're saying you easy us.
On the part of MMG. It was a great game to cast, but unfortunately, Kami wasn't able to pick it up for themselves. Still a great showing from MMG. I really liked how they played. Kenny and Scotty being the shining, the spotlight players, highlight players of the game. But other than that,
thank you.
Hey, GG boys.
say GG to them.
Hi, GG
Thank you,
guys.
Game good.
Thanks, Hans.
Welcome, man.